Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday night edition of Dante Benuto's Extravaganza, Video Gaming Extravaganza. We are here playing Path of Exile 2 tonight. Like I said, I'm going to be mixing it up. I'm not going to just play one game or the other. Let's launch Axel Chat. Perfect. First try. What's up, West Side, Den? All right, let's log in. Load up and log in. Trom Dog, what's up? Happy Thursday. How are you, man? Just getting into our Path of Exile monk, Invoker monk. Ice Strike, obviously, as you can see from the screen. And level 87 or 88? Level 88 and change. On our way to 89. Thought about maybe making a new character tonight. I'm not sure if I will do that. Maybe someone will come on and convince me to make a new character. Especially if they're gonna like give me some advice on how to start running one. I would be open to hearing on suggestions on which character to create and how to create it. For now, we're sticking with the 88 Invoker Ice Strike Monk. But again, I'm open to opportunities to start a new character if anybody's got some really good ideas. If you play the game, I'm interested to hear what class you play, how you play it, what's your ascendancy, and all of that. So certainly a Path of Exile run tonight. We've been running Diablo the last 2 days in a row. I found from playing Diablo very briefly that you can level up rapidly. And I intend to continue to play both games. I'm probably just going to switch it off, man. I'm not going to play the same game every night. So 2 good games to play. And I'm in no rush when it comes to Diablo 4 because in that game the season is so long, dude. You can do the season journey. If you really try, you can do the season journey so rapidly it's not even, it's not even a challenge to try to do it. So you get it done very quickly and then it's on to other games. What's up, Modest? How are you, brother? Great to see you. Are you home or traveling, bud? I'm sure you're on the road. Greetings to you, too. You were home. Oh, that's good. Very cool. Home with your mineral collection, not away from it. Probably like being home because you have that thing. That would make it like if I had a collection like you have, I would like to be home just because I had that collection exactly. Because you get to marvel at the thing that you've collected. It's pretty awesome. Frog's lip suck. Frog lip suck. Frog lip suck. You like saying, making me say it, Prob? I'm gonna call you Frog, okay? You look at it every day. See, awesome, dude. And it probably brings you much happiness to look at it every day. I would too. Totally. I'd have my favorites, but I'd have all of them like would be a part of the whole experience. No doubt. The Tasty Whisperer. How are you, man? Bye-bye. Balls McGriff. You like making me say balls. I'll call you McGriff. Incoming ad break on Twitch. Oh no. The big purple piece is amazing. Yeah. I didn't get to see that one. If you can send me... Well, we can't do it on TikTok, but we could do it... I don't know if you're in Discord, but you could send me a Discord invite, which my Discord is Dante Benuto. The picture is of Bruce Lee, though. It's not me. But then you can send me a picture. I am on Instagram. What should I look for, Modest? All right, so how do I find you? Modest 11970 TT. There he is. It says no posts yet. Follow. Hey, what's up, Icy Linda? How are you? Thanks for stopping through. I was thinking about people to suggest that you talk to that I know who are serious enough or who would be worth it. You're all good? Okay, cool. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway. I really appreciate you. Justin, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you. Icy Linda, do you play? Or do you play any games, or are you just purely... I'll bring you up and stream because I have some people that are in right now who I know do streaming and are going to. Icy Linda's in Twitch right now, guys, and she's a graphic artist and designer. Highly recommended. Head over to Twitch and my channel, and you can say hi and connect on Discord. She does overlays and artwork and all kinds of cool stuff. You posted pics. I see 0 posts from you. But I'm following you now, so... There you go. Awesome, Linda. You're welcome. Mizuki Dark, what's up? How are you? Brandon, what's up, man?
Hey.
Let's take a quick look at what the exchange is for Divine Orbs right now. Divine Orb. I have Exalted Orb. 193. 193 Exalted Orbs for 1 Divine is the market price. That's insane, y'all. That's over the top crazy. Exalted Orbs are like really, I mean, Divine Orbs are really expensive now. Just a few days ago it was 100 or 120 if you were on the high side. Quentin Jones, what's up, man? How are you? Great to see you. Happy Thursday night. We're going to start running a couple of maps here. I'm gonna start with a 14 because I haven't played in a couple of days, and I don't wanna be rusty and slip into death immediately. Oh, look, we got a citadel to do if we want to. Probably will die in there like I have the previous 3 attempts I've made. There's a boss I could do. You just sent me pics? Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Is it okay if I show it online? Ooh. I'm running a monk, Quentin Jones. That's okay. You know what? I did see this. Where did I see this? But holy shit, look at that. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Right? 35 pounds. That's a little blurry. Yeah, no, totally. Totally, I would look at this all the time. That looks amazing, dude. Look at the structure of the crystal. Like, it's like all... Oh, I love that. I would like to get a tattoo of that. Exact like that one cube. With all the striations in it. That looks amazing, dude. Ugh. The biggest cubes are 1.5 by 1.5, and one is 2 by 2. That was the blurry one. Yeah, look at this. Look at all the striations in it. Very cool, man. Oh, that's blurry. Oh, that looks great, man. Look at that. That's a really good one. It's a really good picture. Right on, dude. Those are so cool. Thank you for sharing with me, dude. Awesome. Hey, Neek. Hard to balance and hold the light, and yeah, for sure, with a 35-pound stone. I haven't played this in a few days, so I'm a little smoky here. Forgive me if I'm a little sloppy. You're hopping on a D4 right on, man. Tonight's going to be an all Path of Exile night for me. Oh, I forgot you can upgrade those, and I forgot. I forgot to even think about it before I touched it. The new gems are confusing you? I haven't even gotten into the new gems yet. So yeah, gonna mix the games up a bit. Gonna play both games, probably equally. One night I'll play Diablo like... Actually, I played 2 nights of Diablo because the season just launched. Today's day 3. I'm just not in a big hurry with Diablo to finish the season because it's a long season. And there's lots to do. Plenty to do from a season perspective, so... Oh, that's a dead end. Thanks for the tier 3 Waystone. And a tier 2 to follow it up. How lovely. Meet the Dreamer.
Fate is on my side.
I'm just leaving support gems on the ground now. Dancing Knives is fun to run, I agree. I switched between Twisting Blades and Dancing Knives a couple times, and Dancing Knives is certainly the more effective of the 2 builds. With even weapon, all the same weapons, and just changing to have the right aspects on. Ring that bell, baby. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. You're trying T1 today? Awesome. I'm not anywhere near that. Thank God I don't have to pick those all out one at a time. Misguided fool. back alive. What's up, Wayne Boone? Thanks for hanging out, man. How are you? Let's kill this minor leaguer first.
A mighty fall.
Alright, let's go back and finish the main boss. Divine Orb! Holy shit, clip it. Look at that, baby. I was just talking about how expensive they are, and I just pulled one. Oh my god. That is freaking awesome, dude. That is on a T14 map, too, no less. That was so cool. Nitko, I just dropped a Divine Orb about a split second ago, dude. I just dropped it. You need 200 of them. Wow. Well, good luck, man, because I get like one every couple of days. If I'm lucky. Raw, I just dropped the Divine Orb, brother. Alright, let's head back to the Insane Asylum. You get 3 a day? That's a lot. I don't run as much as you probably do, though.
Speak.
Joey, what's up? I just dropped a Divine Orb. Dude, I just dropped a Divine Orb like 2 seconds ago, right before you jumped on. You missed it by a minute, yeah. Here it is, baby. Into the stash with ye. I got a bunch of tier 13 Waystones saved for you, by the way, since we're on the topic. A couple of Exalteds. I'm broke. All I have is 1. I'm up to 3 and I spent 1. Hey, that's not a bad start for somebody that's all about energy shield. But I don't know anybody that runs that. I got 5, had 19. Damn. You spent them all? I spent 1 on this pair of gloves, which I feel was worth it. I run evasion rating and energy shield. I run I needed cold, I needed lightning, I needed chaos. I balanced out my resistances pretty good with that. That's not a lot of maps that contain bosses. Well, let's put these guys. So Joey, see all these 13s? I'm saving you a bunch of 13s. There's another 13. Are you online right now, or are you working? You're probably working. You're stuck at 9s? Well, you're at work? Alright, cool. Well, I can save them. It's no problem. I have 10s, 11s, 12s. For some reason, when I'm running high-level ones, these low-level ones seem to drop. There's 2. Let's just make 2, 2, 2. Three, 3, 3. All right, there you go. You need to invest in a new weapon. If I thought I could afford a new weapon that's better than the one that I have, I might consider that. But I have to tell you, I don't think I can do better for the money. I have a pretty great weapon that was gifted to me.
Yes.
Ugh. Yeah, it's fine. I'll be looking on trade tomorrow. All the ones I saw that would be an upgrade for me were 4 divine orbs or more on trade. So I'm like, you know, hey, Chef Jason Gallimore, how are you? Thank you for stopping in, man. Great to have you. Harfact Bar, thanks for swinging in, man. Aod, what's up, man? So we just cleared our first 14 map. How many 15 maps? I think I only have 2 on my person. Yeah, I only have 2. What's the best flat out? What's the best flat with that element plus crit? Crit? What's the best? Physical damage is the most important thing, I think. Everything else in attacks. So on mine, it's the attack speed. I have 24% attack speed, and it was an upgrade because the physical damage was better. So attack speed's important. Physical damage is very important. And then everything else after that is like just bonus. That's how they calculate everything anyway, is mostly based on the base physical damage stat. The difference between the minimum and the maximum. So you add them together and then divide by 2. And then multiply that by the attacks per second, and that gives you an attack rating for the staff. Attacks per second rating. So that's what makes this staff good, is its attack speed. Hopefully I can find one for 2 divines. I hope you can too, man. Let me know if any of mine are good for you. I have this one, which is very good. I don't know what you're using. I have a few that were gifted to me. Most of them are kind of, you've probably left them in the dust. These guys. This one's not bad. But again, you could probably do better for 2 divines than any of these. So that's the thing about this game that kind of irks me a bit, is there's no, I don't know, but I'm not using anything that dropped for me. Everything that I'm using, I want to say maybe my helmet. I think this helmet dropped for me. I'm not sure now where I got this helmet. I think it dropped for me. It either was dropped or gifted to me. It's a fantastic helm. You can't beat it. If you're going for evasion rating and energy shield, you can't beat this helm. I've crafted about 7 things I've made on with 5 characters. I haven't crafted anything. I've been saving all my orbs, exalted and otherwise, for whatever. The only thing I've spent, and the only thing I've really spent exalted orbs on, is jewel crafting stuff, so I could get all my jewels up to 20%, you know, quality wise. So I bought all that shit, which was kind of costly. But that's the only thing I've spent exalted orbs on. And I spent 1 divine on those gloves. And that's about it. Alright, so let's take a look at where we're going to go next in the maps. I've made 80 EX with a 40 EX stellar cell I had. Oh, wow. Stellar amulet. So dude, I'm sitting on a citadel. I just don't want to do it. Giuseppe TX, what's up? I'm sitting on a citadel. I just don't want to do it because I'm a pansy. I'm afraid I'm going to die, and I have good reason to be. You want to try it with... Dude, I'm telling you, I'll crash or we'll die. Whenever I play these... I don't know, we could try it. We could try it. I'm willing to try it with you. Absolutely willing to try it with you. Mine... I'll save mine for you too then. We'll do them both together. Mine's the Iron Citadel. When am I free? Well, tomorrow's Friday night, so tomorrow I'll probably be on. Tomorrow's Diablo night, but I could play this instead. But we could also do it like Sunday too, because I know you're off Sunday and Monday. Sean, what's up, man? How are you? I'm trying to decide what map to do, whether I should attack this citadel or save it, or what I was going to do. I was just trying to figure out what to do next. I think I saw what I want to do next. I'm going to use a 14. I don't want to burn my last 2 15s. There's a one with a boss up here that I skipped over. Here. Necropolis. Alright, let's hit that. That was peculiar. Oyo! What's up, man? Thank you, Sean and Oyo, for hanging out. I'm Dante Benuto. You can send me an in-game invite at the game, at the name above my head, Dante Benuto. And we can play together if you want to. Oh, this is one of those, is it? No shields. No, 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 no. So I love this build because it's the closest thing to Diablo 4 you have in terms of being fairly keyboard face rolling. I don't need a lot of skill to play this build. I have to occasionally dodge roll. I don't have to be a genius at the game to play this build. It's very well designed for a nooblet. Josh Lacey, what's up, man? How are you? Thanks for swinging in. It's great to have you in the stream. I'm Dante Benuto. Play games for fun and I stream them because I learn a lot about them through my viewers, and I usually help my viewers too, somehow, some way. You know. I took a little bit of a beating on that one. Damn. I got beat up pretty good there.
The dreamer provides.
Oh, well, guess this is the big boss.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here. My beloved Acinia!
Hey, Waystone Fear 15, I like it. Well, we got the big boss out the way. Now we got all the little bosses to concern ourselves with. Hey, Minaj and friends, what's up? Great to see you again. What was that? Oh, this guy. No, no thank you. Alright, let's go back to the south west. When am I free again? So I know you're off on Sunday. I'm sure we could do it on Sunday. Veil Orb, Regal Orb, Rawhide Belts, Orb of... Map complete. Regal Orb. Swathed Cap. Let's kill these last few stragglers. Ooh, utility belts, those are good. You have to work now Sundays. The new owner sold the building, so you work 9 to 3 on Sundays now. Oh, no. Well, that's a new one. by the time you get home, I'll be ready to go. How about that? All right, let's see. Yeah, we're down to the final 33 monsters. What's up, Sudagapuvi and Sean? Thanks for hanging out, guys. Let's see. Let's identify what we've got and then go to the bench. Get rid of what we can. Sell what is shit.
Speak.
Armor gloves, don't need them. Armor and evasion rating, no. A helm with just energy shield, that's nice, but no. High evasion rating, why did I even pick that up? Evasion only. Midnight braid, rawhide belt. Utility belt. That's not for me. I don't need that. It's not better than mine, and it won't be ever better than mine. And I have other Sid close as well. After other Citadel close after that one. Okay, awesome. Well, by then you might have worked your way to the next one. I got to figure out where the other ones are on my map. Did you see the prices on Exalted Orbs, dude? I showed it right when I got online. I'll show you what Exalted Orbs, what Divine Orbs are going for. The exchange rate right now is ridiculous, bro. Check it out. I want to buy a Divine Orb. I have Exalted Orbs. 193, 194. 194, dude. To buy one. The market ratio. I don't know, dude. The economy just was like, hey, guess what? Divine Orb now costs 193 Exalted Orbs instead of 120. Yeah, dude, it's insane. It's insane. That's why Divine Orb drop is so valuable right now. But we're talking to Nitgo, he's dropping 3 Divine Orbs a day, so how valuable are they really? I'm not dropping 3 a day, but I'm not playing hardcore either. He's got 500 hours in. I've got like 187 hours in. So yeah. Not playing the same game. I'll keep that belt for the moment because it's easy to store. That's not going to be stored because it's junk. You got a buddy who dropped a mirror? Wow. You don't see those too often. Did he use it or... See, that's where you could use it and try to like craft something really cool. You know, because you make a copy of something, so you can't mess with the copy, but your original you could evolve it or corrupt it or do something to it. And that's interesting choice to have to make if you find one of those, whether to use it or to sell it. I think selling it's the easy choice. I'm selling it for $600. Are they worth that much cash, Joey? Really? That's insane. Wow, they're worth that much? That's crazy, yo. Is there like a cash market for stuff like this someplace in the world? Or of course there is. What am I asking? If I ever get one, I'm straight selling it. I've had things of video game value. I've had things of video game value that I have not sold that I should sell. For example, on my Pokemon Go account, I have an extremely rare party hat Pichu perfect, like it was from an event. Couldn't get them. And somebody offered me $1,100 for it. And I didn't sell it. Because I'm stupid. Oh, man. I'll give you $1,100 for your account with that party hat Pichu on it, dude. My Pokemon Go account has a lot invested in it. It's a very good account. Although it hasn't been touched in a couple of years. But I could probably get something for it because it has some rare Pokemon. Yours too? Right on, man. You have Mewtwo? I have several Mewtwo's. I have a couple of shiny Mewtwo's, if I remember correctly. I haven't played in a couple of years, so there's probably been some. You don't have that? Wow. Yeah, I have shiny Mewtwo's. Oh, dude, I played hardcore for like 4 or 5 years easy. I played that game hardcore, dude. I played that game to the level of annoying people with playing it. Poor Mrs. Benuto put up with a lot when I was playing that game.
Speak.
Why? Because I was always on it, dude. If we were going anywhere, I had my game running. I was never spoofing. I never spoofed. I was an officer in my Discord for Pokemon Go, and we refused to allow spoofing. All of my work was done on foot or on my bicycle. In the early days, I did a lot of bicycle work. Because in the early days, you could ride your bike and hatch eggs like no tomorrow and ride around. And when they were originally, when the game first came out, they were Pokemon trackers. And you could, like, I used to get on my bike and I would go around the city when rare ones would pop up, and I would just go get them. You got a magma from a Vegas airport? Right on, dude. I got a lot of... That was another thing, too. I was traveling for work a lot when I was playing this game. So I was catching Pokemon from all over the country because I would go to Virginia, I would go to Houston, I would go to Seattle, San Francisco, Minnesota, St. Louis, Kansas City. I was all over the place, so I would catch Pokemon from all over the place, and it was great for when you were trading because I had mileage. You know, when you trade, the further the mileage is away from the Pokemon, you know, like, so I had a lot of mileage Pokemon to trade with my friends, and it was pretty great. It was a great way to pass the time, but I got a little too. You have some unknowns from happen because I spoofed. Ooh, naughty spoofer. I never spoofed. I went to several Pokemon Go Fests. I went to the original Pokemon Go Fest, which was such a shit show. It was terrible. And then I went the year after that. I went to at least 3 Pokemon Go fests because they had them in Chicago. They were right here, so I had to go. And I'm not even really, like, I didn't grow up with Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go is, like, earlier, like, I was too old for Pokemon Go. Pokemon didn't start getting popular until my younger brother was older. Oh, if I had been streaming Pokemon Go when I was playing it seriously, that would have been a lot of fun. But I haven't played in a couple of years now. I put it down because I got really mad at the game. I got really mad at John Hankey and the game itself because they would make you poor. Because they would make you, dude. If you wanted a shiny, all the shinies it was just so random. You spent a lot of money to get shinies, and they kind of made you gamble on eggs. Like you got an egg and you had a. I can't even remember all the reasons why I used to be pissed at that game, dude. Oh, I had such a love-hate relationship with that game. I had, oh my God, I had a hundo shinies run on me. Uh, That's funny, dude. I had many reasons. I had a love-hate relationship with Pokemon Go, dude. We should download it so we could share each other's. That's funny. I thought about it. I don't want to do it because I'm afraid I'll start playing again. Yeah, yeah, dude. I have a lot of good shinies because I went to the Go Fests, so I got a lot of good shinies from those. Come to the dark side. Are you still playing it? Do you still play Pokemon Go, dude? I'm still an officer in my Discord. The Discord is just dead. No, but it's on your phone. Okay, so dude, here's the thing. I live right near a college campus. I live right near University of Illinois in Chicago. It's within walking distance. And college campuses are fantastic farming places, usually, for Pokemon. So I used to me and my friends would go down there and we would just be walking around all community day. We would just catch shinies all community day. University of North Dakota for you? Right on. Right on. So does it like that for you there at University of North Dakota with Pokemon Go? Like, is it really heavily populated with Pokemon? That's how UIC was, man. It was very populated. And there were a lot of times when we had those fishing pools for weeks. You'd have rotating which Pokemon would show up in the biome. You're in Red Group on Facebook. Valor, right? That's Valor is the Red Group. I'm a Mystic. I'm blue. Team Mystic. My friend called it Team Valor because he refused to call it Valor. You can tell that I'm a Mystic. I'm Team Mystic all the way, buddy. Most of my friends were Team Yellow. Can't remember the name of the yellow team. They were very cheap. What's up, G-Harms? How are you? Thanks for hanging out for so long, Suda Kabuvi. And Nitko, it's great to see you. Thank you for hanging out for so long, dude. What's better, Diablo or Path of Exile? That's a really hard question, and it's a great question. I'm going to answer that for you, dude. I have a Mystic blue shirt, dude. I have a Mystic shirt, Joey. All right, so I'll talk about what's better, Diablo or Path of Exile. That's a great question, G Harms. Thanks for asking it. So it depends what you want to do. What's your reason for playing the ARPG? If you want to hack and slash, if you just want to make your character invincible, go in, hack and slash, destroy the screens full of stuff and everything in sight, um, never slow down, never never surrender, I would go with Diablo 4 because you're just going to get a lot more of that hack and slash. Like all you got to do is set your character up and let it run, dude. And it's unless you're playing hardcore, there's nothing to lose ever in that game. You can die, you get up, you resurrect, you do it again. There's nothing unless you're playing hardcore or you're fighting Lilith, which you have to do the whole fight to win. There's nothing inside of Diablo 4 that you could possibly fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I would say if you're in for hack and slash, go Diablo. If you like a little more nuanced game mechanics, if you want to dodge roll and avoid attacks while you're attacking at the right time in order to win fights against bosses and have more interesting boss fights, if you don't mind a little bit more complexity in the skill tree, and you don't mind working to synergize your gear with your skill tree, with your talents, and being taught a whole bunch of new things because the game's very different, then I would say definitely try Path of Exile. That's the game for you if you're into a little bit more intricacy and a little bit more like character crafting. What I like more about Diablo 4 is you can really mastercraft your weapon the way you want it, your gear the way you want it. You really do have a lot of control over the way your gear turns out. With the tempering system, with the masterworking system, you can absolutely control a lot about how your gear turns out. In this game, it's 100% RNG. There's no controlling it. There's no controlling what gets picked. There's nothing you have no control over when you're crafting in this game. It's total RNG. So that's another thing. If you like master crafting, which I do, by the way. Hey, J-Mac, how are you doing? Great to see you. Savage Daddy, great to see you, man. We are talking about what's better, Diablo or Path of Exile. And I'm saying it depends what you want to play, what your reason for playing or what your play style is. If you're a hack and slasher, play Diablo 4. If you're a little bit more cerebral and you want to think a little bit more about what you're doing and you want to play with a little bit more of the game mechanics by dodging and stuff, then this is the game for you, Path of Exile. It's more complicated, dude. I'll say that. Path of Exile, way better, just a whole bunch of gambling for weapons. Well, I don't know if it's way better, because when I got to the end game and the mapping system, it is cool, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to take a bite out of it, but it's not very different from just running nightmare dungeons over and over and again. Now, the boss fights in those mappings are cool, right? They have boss fights much more interesting in this game than they are in Diablo 4, and I'll give you, I think they stole these boss fights from Last Epoch. If you've ever played Last Epoch, then you're familiar with the boss fights in this game. So I don't know if it's better, dude. They both have their charms. Like when I want to face roll my keyboard and just see screens worth of stuff blow up, I play Diablo 4. When I want to sit there and look at my skill tree and get deep into how my character's armor and evasion and energy shield synergize with skills I have built into my tree, like Spectral Ward, for example, and stare at this and try to move my points around to get a little bit more, squeeze a little more damage out. Or if I want to say, hey, you know what? Yeah, it is. It just looks crazier than it is, dude. Because what's cool about it, G Harms, is you only really going to be in one section of the like I call it the slice of pizza, right? There's pretty much a slice of pizza that I'm going to stay within. And for Monk, it really sticks along this slice of pizza right here. You can kind of make it out. It's a little bit. It's not perfectly within the slice of pizza, but it's pretty close. There's also a way to get skills outside your slice of pizza with your neck. So if you want to get, and you can only do it with your neck. You can't do it with multiple things. But you can get one skill that's any place on the tree through distilled emotions, which is you get through doing end game content. So I like that about this tree. You get a pizza slice to work with, and then you get basically a random skill anywhere on the tree that you want, which I love. So I like this game because you have to think very much about how your skills and abilities on that tree match up with what you're doing with your armor and weapon. So for me, I'm stacking evasion and energy shield on all my gear. I have it on my head, I have it on my chest, I have it on my gloves and boots. If I could get it on my belt, I would, but I don't. But I have it everywhere I could get it. Evasion rating and energy shield. And the result is I have 83% evasion with 1440, which isn't terrible. 14,440, which is not terrible, but is not overly over the top good either. It's just above average, I guess. The target is 75, so that's pretty good. And then you get your resistances, which I don't have great resistance across the board, but I have good resistance across the board and great resistance in lightning, as good as I can have it. Should have these maxed. Really is the goal, is to have all these resistances maxed at 75%. You're much more vulnerable with any of them not being maxed out. I admit it. Especially Chaos, because Chaos double eats into your shield. I don't know if you know that, but Chaos damage in particular hits your shield for double damage. So that means even if you have double shield, it gets eaten at the same rate that it would normally get eaten if you didn't have double shield, which sucks, right? Chaos damage sucks. So if you're running through, a map and the map has the monsters do X amount of extra chaos damage, you're kind of screwed. Both games are fun. I love D4 with how big and great you can make the characters looks with quality. Yes, D-Fun is some nice character customization. The graphics, the pets, the mounts, it has some cool stuff in it. There's no question about that. I don't think it shows up great during gameplay. Like when you customize your character, I don't think it shows up great during gameplay in Diablo 4. Whereas in this game, you really can see a little bit more. And if you do want to, you can just zoom in. It's really easy to just zoom in. I don't have to button click and pick it from a scroll wheel. You know what I'm saying? I want to zoom in on Exile Blood Priestess.
Go on.
I can do it.
Go on.
The graphics are not, I don't know if I would say the graphics are superior in D4. You know, I was looking at them the other day, and I felt like, how do I say this? Diablo looks to me like a game that was designed by little kiddies' worst nightmares of what hell would be like. Like little kids. It doesn't look particularly realistic. And it doesn't look particularly like, I don't know, it's not that dark. There was a whole backlash against Diablo 3 because it was too light. And I don't think Diablo 4 is that incredibly dark. The story's dark. I'm talking about like the environments. The environments in this game are dark. There's no love in this game. Nothing turns. Well, I gotta say, Diablo 4, nothing turns out good either. In every story in Diablo 4, the protagonist gets screwed. Everybody's story, except for you, personally, like your hero story, you don't get screwed, but everybody else does. And actually, you kind of do get screwed because you end up eating um, the petals of Lilith and having the affliction of Lilith. Mr. Heartless, what's up, man? Jonathan Rodriguez, how are you? Thanks for stopping through. We were just talking about what's better, Diablo 4 or Path of Exile 2 was the topic. It was interesting. Everybody's got a little bit of an opinion on it, and I like it. How are you doing, Mr. Heartless? Path of Exile all day. Jonathan Rodriguez agrees Path of Exile's better. So it depends, though, because you have to think to play Path of Exile 2. And sometimes you want to just log on and kill shit and not really think all that much. And for that, Diablo 4 does bring something to the table, you know? I don't know, it's like they both have their charms. When I want to sit down and think, I come in here and I strategize and what could I feel like I get destroyed in Diablo, but I have so much fun in Path of Exile 2. Really, I think Diablo 4 is so much easier and less punishing than this game is. Because think about it, in Endgame, when you're mapping, you can't die. You're not allowed to die in Path of Exile 2. Building and creating in Path of Exile is so addicting and fun. Are you talking about Path of Exile 1 or 2? You know what I like is I like that I get to build my home base, dude. I like that I have my home base built perfectly so that when I come back in from the map, I'm like, hey, Doriani, identify items. Hey, salvage bench, clean that stuff up for me. Hey, Doriani, let's sell off all our crap, blah, 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 blah. Okay, hey, what's up, Stash? Let's do that stuff. Everything is right there, dude. I made my own system, and I love it. In Diablo, I've got to run to the blacksmith, and then I got to I got to go over here, and then I got to go over there. Now, I get a mount, to Joey's point. Can't get over the click and move. I play click and move even now. I play click and move in Path of Exile 2. I love click and move. Yeah, the hideout is ridiculous, dude. So this is the area where for business, right? This is my business area. My relic locker, my guild stash, my stash, Alva for my currency exchange, all that's there. And then this is my pleasure area. It's shady. I got some guards hanging out so I can relax without having to worry about I got some spires going. I got a little I just love a little I love my little area. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's do another map. How am I supposed to attack and move out of the way at the same time? I don't know. I find a way to do it. Let's just see what we have on the maps here. Did I skip a boss map up here? I thought I remembered skipping one. What does this have in it? Oh, Coalesce Corruption. I don't really care about that. It's not special to me. What we're going to do next here. I don't want to do the Citadel. I'm going to save it for Joey. I'll do this. Oasis Biome. I'm Mr. Me Seeks. Look at me. That's a mouthful, bro. C-Dub, what's up? That's a little easier to say. What's up, C-Dub? Oh, here's the crash. No. Thought it was going to crash, but it didn't. Speaking of which, hasn't crashed at all tonight. You're up to level 94.
The dreamer provides.
Free Exalted Orb. Endgame grind is crazy in Path of Exile 2. Yes, it is. But you're had and you're having fun. I gotta tell you, I'm pissed at Citadels, dude. It's a little too hardcore. I can't die in a Citadel or they shut the whole thing down forever. After it takes so long to find one, that's fucked up, dude. That's my opinion on that. If I want to play hardcore, I'll just turn on hardcore mode. That's like seriously hardcore. Ow, that hurt. Ooh, that guy's rough looking. But he wasn't that rough. Yeah. This game is very hardcore in the end game. It's very unforgiving. No dying allowed. You get punished if you die in multiple ways, really. I'd like to know how much XP I've lost overall dying. Then I got people saying, "You die, bro? You die in this game? Dude, what's the matter with you?" Like, come on. You got a monk, dude. You should never die in this game. Yeah, okay. Can't I type 1 in chat as a text? I don't know. Is there a command for that?
Frozen lash.
If there's a command for that, I'll try it. What's it called? How do you do it? No, I'm guessing the wrong commands. Yeah, well, we'll have to look up and see what commands there are. I didn't even think of it. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to crash. Yes, so far, G-Harms, my favorite class is Monk. But, yep, there's a crash. My favorite class is Monk G-Harms, but I've only played Monk. So it's hard to say, like, oh, Monk is better than this or that or the other, because I've only played Monk. So here's what I hear. I hear Monk, Mercenary, Ranger are the most fun to play. That's what I've heard so far from my friends. It's a very small, data pool. But that's what I hear. Which gets attention too. Which does get attention too. Thank you, Joey. That's absolutely true. But my favorite class is Monk. I like playing it. I haven't really felt compelled to play anything else. Although I was going to say maybe I'll make a new class tonight. I thought about it. Buy amelioration omens for leveling. Are you talking about in which game? Diablo 4 or Path of Exile? Really? What's an I've never even heard of an amelioration omen. What is that? You save 75% XP on death. Ah. Amelioration omen, and what do you? Right, gotcha. I wish there was a way to look up. Yeah. I wish there was a way to look up. I'm going to get to go back in. You can buy them at the currency trader. Okay. I wish there was a way to look up how much XP I lost through dying. It's like 60 exalted. That's a lot. But still. It's worth having it at the higher level for sure. All right, let's try this again. Oh, this must have been where I went down. We're getting lots of getting lots of stuff for Joey. Lots of waystones for Joey. Level 10, level 11 waystones. I got a Mulk's holds shield with 3 sockets and put in rarity. Wow. Muhoxis shield with 3 sockets and put in rarity things. 175% rarity. Well, I thought sure that was going to lead someplace. Yeah, I love breach maps, dude. What was that? Like blowing up the grounds. No joke. I love when a whole screen disappears, dude. Jimmy Cow, what's up, man? Clint, what's up? Thanks for hanging out, dude. How are you? Happy Thursday, Clint. Tier 12 Waystone. Got a lot of Waystones, but not a lot of high-level ones. Alright, where do I need to go? Oh, I need to go this way. And to the south. Here we go. Action. That's a baddie. That's all I want out of there? Yes. That's all I want out of there. Probably shit, but we'll hold on to it anyway. Alright, let's go kill this boss. These bosses. Stellar Amulet. Interesting. Map complete. Yes. I haven't seen a white stellar amulet in a long time, though. And when I sold mine, they were going for like 30. How many monsters remain? 47. So not many. Alright, I'm confident I got out the most of it. Zoopy, what's up, man? Zoopy, zoopy-doo, divide items, please. Alright, you can buy and sell. Yep, this was junk as I thought it would be. Never even bother to look at those. Not really sure what that's for. Certainly not anything I'm going to use. Probably get rid of it later for gear. Armor and energy shield, no thank you. Alright, now I got a bunch of waystones out of that. Bunch of crappy ones. Let's go through the currency. There's that stellar amulet. It's not bad. Not gonna use it, but it's not bad. Alright, I got a gem here. Okay, chunk. The rest of this is shitty waystones. And I'm already full on shitty waystones. 2, 3, 10, 13s, 14s, 8s. I can make a 9 out of 2, out of 3 8s. 8, 8, 8. 9, 9. Oops.
Speak.
9. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. 11, 11, 11. 12. 12. 12. There's another 13, and we'll put that with the rest of our 13s that we're saving for Joey. I love manufacturing rune waystones. It's fun and free. Alrighty. Let's see, we've been on for an hour and a half. I think we were good. It's time for the Ranger game.
Greetings.
Alright, gang. I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me tonight. We got a few maps done. Wasn't really looking to do a ton, and did what I wanted to do. Didn't die. Gained some XP. Got almost to 88 or 89, I should say. So we're still cranking up there. But it is, you're right, C-Dub, hours worth of play. Should I level my Infernalist or Deadeye? Deadeye. Go Deadeye, dude. You'll have more fun doing it. All right, cool. Well, I'll probably be on there tomorrow, dude. So I'll join you soon, C-Dub.